should we do like a hello introduction? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Okay. Do we say anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Just start reading.
And you go. And today, are they cut into sessions? And today, what? Can I say?
Okay. Okay. You
Hi. In 3, 2, 1, give a second. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi, and welcome back to Micromind. My name is Kiki.
And my name is Eva.
The power of kindness. So, what if we need to ask for information during shopping? When you want to ask about a product in store, using polite and courteous language can make both you and the salesperson feel more at ease.
Okay, so incorrect example would be, what's the price of this? Right now, please. This kind of expressions can come across as a command and may put pressure on the salesperson.
Yeah.
Correct way to approach this would be, I was looking at this product. Could you tell me the price, please? You see how I use the magic word?
I like that.
This statement presents a polite request instead of a command, allowing for a more respectful conversation.
Yeah, that feels very good. It's nice to hear that, please. Another example for an incorrect example is this product in stock? Check it. Right? This commanding tone and, just my whole demeanor, it might lessen the salesperson's desire to help. But if you wanted to give a correct example, you could say, could you please help me check this product to see if it's in store? This phrase, it allows you to make a polite request, respectfully involving the salesperson.
Fair enough. And if you're the salesperson presenting a product, for example, and it's essential to avoid making customers feel uncomfortable when introducing our products. A common approach in Canada, for example, is to make your presence known politely without pressuring the customer.
So if we think about some incorrect examples that we might be putting pressure on the customer, you could think of hey, this product is great, you should buy it,
Oh, damn.
Right? This approach, it puts a lot of pressure onto the customer. It forces them into making a decision, and it can create a lot of stress.
I feel a lot of anxiety.
Right? A lot of stress and anxiety. And we don't want that when we're trying to get them to get our products. Exactly. But if we're looking for a correct example, we could say something like, I can help you explore options with this product, and if you'd like, we can check together to see if the size is right for you.
See how easy that was.
Right? And this approach is very polite, and it allows the customer to examine the product without feeling pressured. They really feel like they have control. And if you need to speak with an angry customer, this is very important, it's essential to show patience and empathy. We have to understand that understanding the customer's emotions and using gentle language to offer solutions, it can help to calm the situation. So you want to make sure that you're choosing your language very carefully and you're being kind and keeping that in mind.
Well, an incorrect example I'm gonna give again. Acting like this won't get you anywhere. This kind of statement could increase the customer's anger and worsen your situation. Well, the correct way to do this would be, I'm sorry, you're having this issue. How can I assist you? Acknowledging the problem with a solution-oriented approach can help ease the situation.
Yeah, those are really good examples. I want to give another one. So for an incorrect example, if you say, well, this isn't our fault, you're the one at fault, right? This expression, it places blame on the customer, and it could actually escalate the situation instead of de-escalating the situation, which is something we don't want to happen. But if you want to give a correct example, something like, I understand, let's work together to resolve what's bothering you, and let's start by assessing the problem together. This statement, it demonstrates empathy, and it really shows the customer that you're listening and actively seeking to find the solution and solve their problem.
Thanks for watching,
And we'll see you again next time.